Big panini in the window.
High-end food at a fast food price.
Teriyaki salmon salad ready to go.
Amazing Asian flavors.
Dribble down your chin, yum.
Eggplant rollatini.
Really good Italian food.
All from high-end Italian chef Tony Rubano.
Little fresh mozzarella.
Where did you get your background in food?
Growing up in an Italian house in Brooklyn.
Then working joints all across Manhattan.
Steakhouses, lobster houses.
Before bringing his own scratch-made menu
Spaghetti squash working.
to Long Island.
Everything's made to order.
From pasta
Penne vodka.
to salads
Grilled shrimp and scallop salad.
and serious sandwiches.
Picking up a Cuban sandwich.
Really, really good.
All right, what are we making, brother?
Gonna make a little pork shoulder. Sear it off for a hot Cuban sandwich.
Okay.
Get it nice and crispy. And then oil the top of the pork. Salt. And then a little pepper.
So you got fat, skin, pork, bone.
Yeah. So we're gonna sear this on as many sides as we can.
Okay.
Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Pork-a-pock. Get a friend. Buy yourself a gigantic flat.
And now we're gonna get it into the stock pot.
All right, do the voodoo that you do.
A little oil in a heated pot. Chopped onions are pop in there. And then chopped celery.
Okay.
Chopped carrots to finish up here. And we'll let these cook down for about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm gonna go a little chicken stock.
You make your own chicken stock.
Make our own chicken stock.
Make everything from scratch.
Make everything from scratch.
Seriously?
Swear. And then the crushed tomatoes. I'm gonna scoop this off the grill and pop them right into the stock pot.
How many of those will you make a week?
About a half a dozen to 8.
Really?
Oh, sure.
What are you gonna do with the sauce?
Now it's boiled for an hour. Now we're gonna put the pork shoulder and stock in the oven, 6 or 7 hours. Now we're gonna take it out of the oven.
Okay.
Let it cool there. You can touch it.
Bone wants to come out.
Then we just start to break her down.
So that's what you're looking for. Nice big strands. Don't need to do it. You'll have to do it for you. And you would like that.
So we're gonna take this shredded pork, we're gonna pop it on the flat top griddle, crisp it up a little bit.
I like it.
Yeah. So we're gonna grab this panini, we're gonna cut them in half. We're gonna top this with a little homemade honey mustard, and then fill the sandwich with some fire roasted peppers.
You roast those yourself?
We roast these.
Of course you do.
Pickles. I'm gonna grab my pork, nice long shreds in there.
How big is this sandwich?
It's huge. I'm gonna put some turkey.
I've never seen turkey on a Cuban. Which Cubans have you been hanging out with?
I don't know. Put some Virginia ham.
It's really this big?
Every day. Everything we do is big. It's the Big Apple. Then we got some Swiss.
If you put anything else on it besides the bread top, I'm leaving.
I think we're good. We're gonna pop it in the panini press.
Okay. How long is this gonna stay in there?
About 5 minutes. Let's open her up, pull it out. We'll give it a cut, and then we'll pop it on the plate here.
Home with a 6-pound sandwich. Come on down to pit stop. Pork's dynamite. The honey Dijon rocks. Love anything that's got red bell pepper in it. Good vinegar from the pickle, but the big calculation that makes this all tie together, the bread and the panini maker. That's really the kicker here. I mean, that is nice, crunchy. I mean, it's done right. Everything's melted in the center of it. I might recommend you have a good dental plan. Tasty sandwich.
Chicken satay ready.
Muay Thai is the best place. I can't say enough about it.
They definitely bring Thailand here.
Very spicy, okay.
This is as close to my mom's cooking as possible. Mama Sang is very good at this.
Because Mama Sang is the real deal. Trading her life in Thailand for more opportunities for her daughters, Wara and Prow.
We have the rice farm in Thailand. My mom sold the rice farm for me to come to school in America.
And eventually, Mama and her daughters opened this place with the help of Jay Vlahakis.
I'm not allowed to cook here because I'm not Thai. I'm just the pretty face.
So you're an operations guy?
Yes.
And what does the name of the restaurant mean?
Mu means pig, yai means big. It means you well-nourished, eat good.
Mu yai special, ready and done. Come on.
The pork is probably hands down my favorite thing here.
With Mu Ping and Mu Tan, you get it 2 ways.
One is a fried, and the other is, I guess, sauteed.
They're both very tasty, very good.
So Mu Ping and Mu Tan.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna make the marinade for both.
Okay.
Oyster sauce?
Yes, and soy sauce.
Soy sauce?
Suka.
Salt?
No.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm getting in trouble. Now, how do you count in Thai?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. White pepper.
Paprika.
1, 2, 3, 4,
See?
5. Done. Yes.
Half of this goes in the Mu Ping.
Yes.
Got it. We're gonna grill that. We stir it up? I hope.
Thank you.
And how long?
1
day. 24 hours. Now this one. Okay.
Sorry.
Garlic in there? You're following a real recipe right here. How much pork we got? Okay. Cilantro? With this one, we're gonna fry.
Yeah.
But it's a different cut.
They're long. Muton. Make long.
Mutong is long.
Yes.
And ping is the flat, and it goes on the skewer. A lot going on here.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Very good.
So we do that, and we make sweet chili sauce. So vinegar.
Pepper, not too hot.
So chili paste.
Yes.
And then some sugar.
1, 2. Okay. No
Oh.
ha. No
ha.
A little bit.
And this is flour and water. Make it thick.
Bum. Okay, done.
Okay, when it boils, bum. You can tell she's a warrior. I mean, to bring her daughters from Thailand, come here, open up a business, it's a land of opportunity, and she's a perfect example. Next sauce, what kind of pepper?
High peppy and go too hot.
Oh, really? Ghost?
Yeah, good.
Like, whoo.
Yeah.
Oh.
อันนี้ people Thai yeah who garlic สลันซก
A lot of therapy here.
สุกาซอ
The fresh lime juice.
thank you
That's done?
too hot oh I cook หมูปิ้ง and coconut milk and sugar and fry หมูทอด for 5 minutes
That's a lot.
1 2 3 4 5
Ha.
oh good ha fry garlic
Beautiful. And sticky rice. Oh, that's good. And spicy. I love that you get the two different plays on this. Delicious. Really good ingredients makes all the difference in the world. I don't like. I don't like. I love.
oh okay thank you
I love.
Got your pork platter right here.
On point. It's fantastic.
The pork, the tenderness was very good.
The green dipping sauce is incredible.
Spicy California. Pick it up.
Food is just awesome here.
Fish and chips.
The local place to go if you're in the Atlantic City area.
Run by a true local guy. Hot mess mushroom. Pick it up.
Atlantic City native, Elvis Cadavid.
I was a bartender. Hurricane Sandy hit. Bang. I'm unemployed. And I gotta figure something out.
So he signed up his childhood buddy Tom Harris,
Spicy California burger.
bought the joint, fixed it up, and put it back on the map in 2013.
When Tom and Elvis reopened as Vagabond, instantly it became a hit.
Seared ahi tuna.
They have so many different things on the menu that you can choose from.
Three-way sandwich.
Great combination between bacon, pulled pork, and brisket.
Each meat could be its own sandwich.
Start off with the pulled pork.
Got it?
Next, we're gonna add the brisket. Bring this up to temp. Okay. Add the mango barbecue sauce.
Locally made brioche bun.
Yes. Pork first, then the brisket. Next, the candied bacon. We're gonna top it off with a lime slaw.
I like the little stamp on there.
Our house-made fries.
When I think about Atlantic City, I do not think about barbecue sandwiches. But I gotta tell you, this would be a home away from home for a lot of folks that want some great barbecue. Smoke, nice tang, good season, making a slaw, counterbalancing with a little acid. That's a great sandwich. That's a really great sandwich.
Thank you very much.
What better?
Barbecue three-way.
The mango barbecue sauce makes the sandwich.
The maple bacon that they have in there, kind of like takes it to another level.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Caramelized onion burger.
Obviously, you're going to come for the food, but you walk in the door and you just love the vibe.
Tommy and Elvis have done a great job.
Which was no small feat.
Hurricane Sandy did a ton of damage here.
3 feet underwater, right where you're
So
standing.
literally where we're standing, there's water's this high.
Yes.
They put it back together. Since that, everybody's been coming here.
And this place has the best food. Chefs here do a great job at taking normal bar food and putting their own unique twist on it.
And putting out dishes you'd normally never see in a bar.
Turkey apple brie.
On a cranberry walnut.
A cranberry walnut. Okay.
Cranberry walnut.
When I pull up to the Vagabond, I'm not thinking about any walnut bread.
If you're a turkey lover, you can wait around for Thanksgiving, or you can come to Vagabond and get this sandwich.
This place is awesome. I love it. A lot of Italian food in Buffalo. How does this rate?
I think it's the best.
Yoki Mulberry.
The food beyond belief. It's just wonderful.
like eating at home sailing at home
No surprise there.
I grew up Italian.
You learned to cook with your mom and your grandma?
Right down the street.
But owner Joe Jerky
Table 4.
figured out his favorites in New York City.
And every time you go down, you do what?
Eat. Eat like crazy.
So when he opened this place,
Shredded mozz over here.
he brought his two worlds together.
All the different things that I've tasted and tried with a little bit of grandma's touch and mom's touch. How long that lasagna been?
chicken parmesan delicious
Homemade lobster ravioli.
There's more lobster in this than at the last lobster dinner that I had.
Take a meatball, please.
I don't know what he does with his meatballs but it's delicious
And for his next trick, Joe's doing 45 pounds of handmade lasagna.
Handmade pasta, handmade sauce. Let's do this.
All right.
So we got the all-purpose flour.
00.
Oh, this is 00.
00, yes, sir.
00 flour is the optimum. Really high gluten. So we're gonna create a well, get the eggs in.
The salt.
Now, are you doing food processor, or this is always how you do it?
Always by hand, because it's the right way to do it.
Little oil. This is about as old school as it gets right here. How much will this make us?
2 layers of lasagna.
And how many layers you got?
4.
You gotta double that up?
Right.
Now you'll let this rest, what, half hour?
What towel over it?
Okay, so we got our dough rested. Work your magic.
A little semolina flour.
Cut a little bit off.
So you got somebody back here full time almost doing this.
We do it by committee.
Just making it to a workable size so you can get it into the machine. I think it could use a little oil.
Yeah, no question. Nice and thin. That's about it.
Ready? Rundown, brother.
All right, I'm gonna butter this pan, and I'm gonna throw some panko in there. Just get these fresh sheets. Build the wall first.
I feel like I'm at some cake decorating competition, and you're making a lasagna cake. How many of these you make a day?
2 of them every day. 3 on Saturdays. So the sauce.
You make the tomato sauce too?
Absolutely. Meatballs, please.
All that time and attention you did to those meatballs, you're just gonna go and slice them right up, throw them right on the bottom of this thing.
That's right.
Wow. Little mozz and parm combo. Another sheet of pasta.
A little bit more sauce on there.
Now chicken. We can get the whole coop in there. More mozz and parm.
Right.
Another sheet of pasta. And then what?
Stuffed hot pepper mixture. Just needs a little bit of sauce first.
Now sausage and peppers. I feel like I'm in lasagna surgery here at Flavortown Memorial. Dr. Joe's been working feverishly. Then another layer of the pasta, and then the ricotta on top.
Yes, sir.
Which is tossed with a little
fresh parsley and a little bit of garlic. I think our patient's progressing nicely. Put just a little bit more sauce on there, and then we're just gonna fold this over.
Pick it up a nice.
I think we'll cover the patient. I expect a full recovery, probably within the next hour or so.
At what temperature?
375.
Like it. Look at that. Over the top with the marinara.
Right.
So we're getting here and spot me. That's seriously the portion. Garnished with some Parmigiano Reggiano.
And some fresh basil.
Mr. Bunyan, I don't know if I want to eat it or climb it.
That's the way we do it.
Look at this right here. Sticks together. Wow, man.
Good?
That's not good. That's great. It's rich. It's flavorful. Everything you want a lasagna to be. And quality.
My man.
Nice job, Joe. We have to get you your tattoo. That's some gangster lasagna right there. I don't whip that out all the time. That lasagna, that deserves it.
Just a lot of meat. It's nice and spicy. It's got the hot peppers in there.
Did you really eat that whole mountain?
I'm trying to finish the rest.
I'm waving the flag, man. I'm done.
Awesome food. I would come here and munch every single day that I could.
Ordering a summer caprese, please.
So you guys will be back?
Oh, yeah, within the next couple of days.
We're getting a meatloaf sandwich.
Great barbecue. It's the best.
Brisket sliders for Ness.
There's not a lot of food trucks like this food truck.
And there aren't a lot of pitmasters like former attorney Marty Gleason. He owns this funky food truck with Nazareth Saavedra, who met Marty when he was her high school wrestling coach.
I volunteered as coach for 30 years. It was my avocation while I practiced law.
So give me the story.
My sister gave me a smoker for my birthday. I would smoke meat while I would be doing my law work.
That manifests itself into you quitting law and being in a food truck in a dirt lot? You know what? I think you follow your heart.
Big pink for Alex.
The sandwich has everything on it. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, the sausage, the brisket.
A lot of flavor in every bite.
All right, the big pig.
First thing we're gonna start with is the rub for the chicken. Natural brown sugar, paprika, granulated garlic salt, cinnamon,
Onion, Old Bay.
salt, mustard powder.
Gotta be lemon pepper.
You got it. Seasoned salt,
Chili powder,
black pepper.
and it's gotta be cayenne.
Thank you for your help. Pray that it seals, or I'm gonna take a shower.
Make sure you get all your spices evenly mixed.
Yeah.
Sprinkle this on these chicken thighs.
Yeah, boneless, skinless.
Okay. How long is this gonna go on the smoker for?
Between 2 hours and 3 hours. 225.
Okay.
Make our rub for our brisket now.
Okay.
Kosher salt, a little lemon pepper, of course, black pepper.
All right, so a little mustard rub, and then adhere the black pepper, lemon pepper, salt combo. Now, how long will this go down on the smoker?
Until it hits 165 degrees.
Pull it and you wrap it.
Yep.
And then you either let it come up to 190 something or 211. What I want 2, 3, 5.
Wherever I
You're gonna get a
am.
4, 4, 45, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 5, 5, 8. What are the sauces we're doing?
We're gonna do a huli huli sauce.
Okay.
Pineapple juice, ketchup, teriyaki, brown sugar and garlic. Heat that up, and we're gonna put the ginger in it.
Let's build a sandwich.
First, we put on the brisket, pulled pork, huli huli sauce, chicken, and then we put on my sausage.
Now the Abe Froman goes on.
Our 4 cheese Italian, onion rings, more big pink sauce, put a little of our Alabama sauce on.
I'll be wearing this, folks.
Yeah, it is the big pink.
Gotta bring the hunch in for this, folks. Good smoke on the brisket. Like the pulled pork. Like that you get some big pieces out of it. It's not all shredded up. I love the onion ring touch and the house-made sauces. Only thing I recommend. A lot of napkins.
Yep. Big pink for Kenny!
Let's go. The Big Pink is a beast. It's a workout to eat, but it's delicious.
I've never had anything like that before.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, the sausage and the Alabama sauce. Amazing.
The ingredients are simple, fresh, they're homemade, and you can tell.
Margarita pepperoni, hot honey.
Pepperoni hot honey is the classic.
The spice, the hotness, the sweetness, all combined, it's the best.
Okay, walk us through it.
Our pizza dough, sourdough starter, room temperature water. Add that to the mixing bowl. Water, high gluten flour.
A little salt.
2 minutes, add the oil.
What kind of oil is this we're adding?
Olive oil.
Bro, I thought that was motor oil.
Yeah, that's dank.
After that, it'll mix wet.
6 minutes.
Maybe throw some of that oil in the rig. Am I right?
Ferment for 3 hours, cut and portion.
Go to the cooler?
24 hours.
24 hours. All right.
Fresh mozzarella.
Seriously.
Mozzarella curd, rip it up, hot water, salt, start instantly stretching into like nice little ribbons.
Once we get done with this, we're gonna make the
tomato sauce.
Let's get this going.
Organic California tomatoes.
Okay.
I have some of that.
That olive oil that is green.
Olive oil.
Yeah, okay.
Roasted garlic, kosher salt, Sicilian oregano.
And then the crushed.
The rustic
tomato.
crush.
Okay.
Correct. Let it refrigerate 24 hours.
And this is the same tomato sauce that we use throughout all the pies.
All the pies.
Petroni says it hits. All right.
Hot honey.
Let's see it.
Roasted habaneros, roasted garlic. Just a little bit of the honey in there just to get her going.
Look at that. Nice blooming heat, a little bit of sweetness. Awesome.
I like the garlic in there.
Let's build the pie.
This is our 24-hour cold fermented dough. We leave it out for another 6 hours.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I can't help myself.
Look at the elasticity on it, though.
Sauce.
This cheese technique is a new one. I haven't seen this before.
Ripped basil, pepperoni, garlic oil.
650?
8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, there it is.
So he's got mine done, Christian. Yours is still cooking, but don't worry. He's going to take care of you.
Finish it off with that Sicilian oregano, pecorino, and that hot honey.
Listen to that crust. There you go.
If that doesn't tell you everything right there, right?
Look at this. That's stand-up pie.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bubba. That's the one.
The crust is outstanding. It's light, it's airy, it's got good sourdough, good yeast to it. The simple tomato sauce where tomato is alive and well. A+ pizza. A+, A+. It hits all the marks.
Pepperoni, hot honey for you guys. Their sauce is great. It has the right amount of flavors, has the right amount of spice to it.
Hot honey is like a revelation.
How do you describe the pizza here?
Deliciousness. Phenomenal.
Turkey Club.
Everything's fresh.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming in.
The quality and the consistency really does set it apart from other places.
4 minutes on the burger.
This is the first stop on the island when we come on.
So when you're coming into town,
Gotta hit Ernest.
and the guy behind the counter is owner and butcher Mel Cortellessa, who took over the place in 07, 30 years after it originally opened. Bro, this is like old school, old school. Who started this?
Ernie Storino was the original owner. His son, Sam, is who I started with. I started when I was 13, sweeping up, putting groceries on the shelves, and fell in love with it.
My dad and I started the store, and I felt very comfortable turning the store over to Mel and know that the tradition would carry on.
So you're doing like real butchering here.
We do beef, veal, lamb, pork, fresh chicken, calves liver, we do everything.
I don't get my meat from the grocery store. I get it only here.
Guys, why don't you try some jerky? It's homemade.
This is the only place that I know of that makes homemade jerky.
My kids love it. They take it by the handful, and it's done within the hour. We have to come back.
Cheers.
Did you just cheers me to eat jerky? Uh-huh. It's not too dry, not over-seasoned. Just a nice balance to it.
A little hot, a little sweet, right?
Yeah. It's good jerky.
Great jerky. I'll have another piece.
The jerky is something that's great for tailgating parties.
It's delicious, and he has it from the spiciest you can handle to the more subtle, soft taste.
And the jerky isn't the only draw at this joint.
We're a seasonal community, so summertime, it's heavy on the sandwiches. 600-700 rolls in a day.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Big sandwiches, a lot of meat.
Tailgater.
Basically, it's a sausage and pepper sandwich with cheese on it.
He makes his own sausage.
The spices, the flavors, you can really taste that.
There's a tailgater.
That's how you do it.
That's how we do it.
That's good sausage, man. That was really good sausage.
Thank you.
The key is that fennel.
Think?
Oh, and it gets great flavor all the way through it. And I like the fact that you let it set for a day before you cook it.
Sure.
The bread is nice, tender, but it'll hold it together. Salty provolone.
Good, right? Sharp provolone.
You like to eat.
I like to eat.
Real deal. I love
Appreciate it. Thank you. Tailgater.
The sausage are very, very tender.
The cheese is sliced right here in the shop.
Fresh rolls every day.
Thank you. Have a good day.
To have this on the island is special.
And it's just a dying art.
Vincenttown Diner. It's not what you'd expect from a diner.
Salmon burger in the window.
It's good to have Triple D come out. You've got owners that actually care about the food and they care about your experience.
Welcome. Well, Jimmy has always been here, and before that, it was his father.
You could say this was owner Demetrius, a.k.a. Jimmy Melissarado's home away from home. Were you raised in this diner?
Yeah.
Were you working there as a kid?
Yeah. My father and his two brothers bought the old Vincenttown Diner, and they ran it successfully for many, many years.
Did your dad know that you bought it, or had your dad passed?
He passed.
He's the guy in the blue suit?
Yep.
Oh, he's happy, man. He's got to be proud that his kid's taking over.
They just put a great quality touch on their food, and they got a chef that's pretty top-notch.
That's Chef Jason Edgar.
Pick up Mile High Meatloaf.
Let's talk about what we're making.
Mile High Meatloaf.
Why is it Mile High?
It's about this high off the plate.
No, it's not.
It's pretty big.
Seriously?
It's big. We got our ground beef, 75-25.
Going big.
Ground Italian sausage, green and red peppers, white onions that I've cooked down for a long time.
Yeah, when people put raw veggies in meatloaf, it drives me crazy.
No. Now I got some panko breadcrumb that I've crushed some roasted garlic into, and then milk.
So you got your panade.
Yes. Beaten organic eggs. Some of the meatloaf sauce.
What do we got?
We got some ketchup, maple syrup, steak sauce, hot sauce, Montreal steak seasoning.
Doctor?
And just some salt and pepper.
So we'll take this into the pan.
Pack it in.
So in the oven, what temp?
350, about an hour and a half. Then we bring it out, we brush some more of that meatloaf sauce on the top.
Got it.
Put it back in
Let it glaze.
glaze.
Got it.
Then we let it cool, we unmold, we slice it, it gets seared on the flat top.
Make the magic happen, baby.
We're gonna go down with a nice scoop of our roasted garlic mash, one piece of meatloaf, another scoop of mash.
I get the Mile High thing now, Chef.
We're gonna go on with our gravy, a little frizzle, some of our veg mix.
I don't eat a lot of meatloaf, so I keep this petite dancer's figure.
Yes.
One with mustard, one with chili.
Hot dogs are the best.
If you want a real serious, authentic, old-fashioned hot dog,
Super Duper's the place to come.
Because Gary Zamola
Chicago
is serious about his dogs. So you're the big weenie here. A culinary school grad who fell in love with an old hot dog truck.
When I found the truck, it was back in 1991. I took it and gutted it, redid it. Got a California.
And started doing hot dogs his way.
One New York.
It's just a special hot dog. They slice and cook it on the grill.
I like to get a nice browning on them, get them a little crispy.
That's the difference between here and any other hot dog stand.
That and the scratch-made toppings. When you start opening packages, you make all this.
Yes.
From sweet relish to hot relish to chili.
The fixings make all the difference.
On all kinds of combos.
The New Yorker has the sauerkraut and the spicy relish.
And it's really good.
Dixie Dog, chili and coleslaw. What a combination. The Chicago, dill pickle with the hot relish.
The pickle makes it mwah.
You ready for them?
And folks just couldn't get enough of them.
Thank you.
The truck just got to be overwhelming. I could not keep up.
So Gary opened this joint,
World headquarters of Super Duper Weenie.
where they're turning out 2,000 dogs a week.
Got a New Englander. Top-selling dog is a New Englander.
The bacon, the sauerkraut, and I like the sweet relish a lot.
Like a typical pickled relish, but fresh.
Cucumber takes a big role in this.
Yes, the sweet cucumber relish. Chop, toss with some kosher salt. Let them sit overnight, get all the water out. Red and green bell peppers. Cucumbers, onions.
Mom knows you stole her bowl.
This had ambrosia salad in it last week. Mustard seed, celery seed, sugar. This is cider vinegar, water. We're gonna bring this up to a simmer, shut it off. I still want it a little crispy.
That's bananas.
That's relish. I'm gonna give it a blend.
So you're gonna leave a little texture to it.
Oh yeah.
Now, do we taste it? I know why they call it relish. You relish that. And this is gonna go on what again?
The New Englander. When building this hot dog,
The quintessential.
the quintessential
That's
dog.
what I like to call it.
You're starting off with a nice big slice of bacon. Kraut.
People are gonna come in and ask for the quintessential.
Just a real good spicy brown mustard. Sweet relish. Chopped onions. There you go. It just doesn't get any better than that.
I hope you know at home that I eat this for you. So get ready for this. Wow, that's good. The hidden surprise in all of that is the bacon. Just a little bit of crunch. You just get it, it just fortifies it. And the sweetness of the relish just takes it all, it's the amalgamator. Where's that been all my life?
Never tasted anything like the relish. Best hot dog ever. Stuffed roast pork's ready. Come get it.
Just an awesome place.
Who's next?
Authentic Italian. There's nothing here that isn't.
So you got the ricotta there for the sauce?
More than 100 fresh, home-cooked items every single day.
Locatelli.
Which are Italian specialties owner Joe Clementi has learned over a lifetime.
I started when I was 9 in my family's business.
That was Clementi's Italian Market in Brooklyn, not far from the butcher shop that Joe's father-in-law Frank Dolce grew up in. Dolce Meats.
Dolce Meats. Started at 8 years old.
And after Joe spent time as a New York City cop, he and Frank joined forces to open up this mother of a market deli and restaurant.
What did the family think of this idea?
First, terrible.
Nobody was excited about this?
Excited, no.
But it's a perfect combo.
Yes.
You get everything from sauces to salads.
And homemade Italian breads that are just delicious.
I'll take one prosciutto bread, please. The prosciutto bread, my most favorite thing that Dolce Clemente serves.
Filled with all different varieties of meat.
Stuffed prosciutto bread. Hit it.
First, we're gonna put it in the prosciutto.
So quiet.
Next, we'll put the ham in, mortadella.
Ground up mortadella. That should have been my middle name.
Next, we're gonna put the supersada in.
Where'd this recipe come from?
My grandfather. Pepperoni. During the holidays, we'll sell between 15 and 20,000 of these Christmas week.
I'm sorry, 15 what?
20,000.
Of this?
Of these.
And you break them all here?
All here. I put the provolone last so it can grab all the meat that's left inside there.
I dig it.
I'm gonna put the crushed black pepper in.
I would like a snow cone of that, please. Just for science. That's so good. Don't touch that.
We're gonna make the dough now, so we're gonna dump the water in the mixing bowl. Yeast.
Salt and sugar together.
Next is the oil.
What type of flour we're working with?
High gluten.
Like a pizza dough flour.
Like a pizza dough flour,
Okay.
yep.
On the mixer, how long?
About 10, 12 minutes. Then we portion it, then we let it rest overnight.
Okay.
This is how we've been doing it for years in my family. Push it down on one side, you flip it over, you make sure you got enough on the other side, and you pick it up and fold it over from the outside, and start kneading it forward. You just roll it.
That's the official football of Flavor Town. I gotta see that again. Set some music to it for me. Maybe Italian opera. Then we bake it off. What temp?
350, 38 minutes.
Not 37?
38, exactly.
Too pretty to cut.
No, you gotta cut one and try.
All right. Stromboli gone wild.
You take some olive oil, extra virgin, some locatelli.
I'm setting these out for Christmas.
Just a little parsley to dress it up. So here you go.
It's too pretty to eat. No, it's not. That is ridiculous. When you cook these Italian meats and you let all the fat cook into the dough, you just get all the flavor. The depth of flavor in this is massive. The key, though, is how you cook the meat on the outside of the bread.
Gives it that crunch.
Out of bounds. Seriously, out of bounds.
Thank you.
Oh, you want this for sure. Trust me. One more bite just for you.